Hello everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. I hope you're all having an amazing new week currently. It is Monday and let's get right into the charts. Starting off with Bitcoin, of course. Right now there are only two scenarios to play out. As you can see, Bitcoin is either going to reject from the value area low or the POC yet again right here. Or the second scenario to be playing out is that Bitcoin will actually break through this high, break through the POC and the value area low, and we could go higher all the way up towards the monthly open level. And right now you may be asking yourself which scenario is more likely to be happening. If we go on the weekly time frame, you can see right here the last time we consolidated like this tight on the weekly was around here, this range before the bigger drop towards 60,000 for the first time in a while. We were consolidating right here very tightly, and as you can see, price actually broke up. So I do believe right now with how things are looking, the more probable scenario is that price actually breaks up and potentially either rejects from the 200 weekly EMA, or we get a fake out a bit higher towards the monthly open and then get a reject towards the downside. If we go on the monthly time frame, you can see it right here. We do have 8 days until we get that monthly candle open. We are currently sitting on the monthly 50 EMA right here. If we zoom a bit more, you can see the candle is actually trying to close above this 50 EMA that we have right here on the monthly time frame. And once the new monthly candle opens, then we could probably get a wick that will retrace us towards the upside to potentially create something like this. And then after that, potentially we start to drop on the monthly time frame. After we have wicked above the monthly candle towards like the half of the previous monthly candle, but we do have 8 more days. It could also mean that this monthly candle will potentially retrace itself back towards the monthly open, and then once we get the new monthly candle open, then we could still see a bearish continuation lower, of course. So those are the scenarios for Bitcoin. We go on the short term, you can see once the week opened, we've got pretty nice volume finally after 3 days of no volume whatsoever. And after the drop yesterday, once the new daily candle opened, Bitcoin pumped like 2.3%, and right now we are consolidating again, but trading above VWAP, which is nice to see. What we don't like is that you can see right here on this move up, open interest actually went down, but still the CVD is nice and bullish. So this is keeping this move healthy towards the upside, which is nice to see. Liquidation heat map, you can see it right here. Probably the good area for short is going to be from 66 all the way up to 68, 69k. This is what we are looking for to be taken out first before we actually look for any sell positions. And then later, potentially next month, we are due to come back for this liquidity, which is sitting down here from 62 all the way down to 61.4k, and potentially even lower, of course. Fear and Greed Index right now at 22. Out season is completely over. You can see basically we are right in the middle. RSI is also in the middle, the average RSI. Spot ETFs, we still don't have any new data since it is just Monday. Long versus shorts ratio right now, let's see for the day. We actually do have more sellers, and you can see on Hyperliquid the bigger whales are sitting quite in an aggressive short positions. So most of them are sitting short. which of course could mean that we will get a sweep, another sweep, or potentially this right here could have marked the top, since if we also put our pivots right here on the weekly time frame, on the 4-hourly time frame, you can see we are just hitting that weekly pivot. We've hit the value area low. We formed potentially our Monday high if price does not continue to push higher, and if we don't, basically if we break above the weekly pivot, then there is quite a big chance that we go all the way up towards the weekly R1, and then we set up a lower high right here, and then we start to drop. This is the second scenario. Basically we fail to break through the POC and then we start to drop. Let's look at some of the altcoins. Solana is potentially looking pretty nice for continuation to the upside. We are currently trading above the weekly pivot for Solana, but we have not actually tested it yet. We have opened above it, and right now price is remaining above it, which gives us a possibility, if we go a bit higher, that we do actually get a retracement down towards it. Hype is currently still selling off. We are down from the high that we made, the sweep of the all-time high, around 15%. Sui also potentially looking like it wants to retest that weekly pivot and some of the EMAs right here. Same thing for XRP. It's gonna be like 4% move if we do. Stock market right now. Let's see. The S&P 500 is actually just trading around the weekly pivot right now. So if we manage to stay above it, then we will get that continuation higher to potentially the R1 or the monthly open. Nasdaq, it is also trading above it, so the R1 could be potentially next once the New York market opens. The dollar right now is looking very, very strong. We are trading above the weekly pivot. We are also trading above this very, very key weekly order block resistance that we have right here ever since May 2025. And right now we do have a breakthrough, a weekly candle push above the level, and another weekly candle opening up above the 200 weekly EMA. So the dollar is still looking bullish until the yearly pivot. It is going to get retested just like a couple of 100 points until we get here 0.6%. So the next target is going to be this week, and then potentially if we want to look for hard targets, it's going to be around those levels basically. So somewhere around here, or here could be the final target for the dollar. And then we are going to potentially create another lower high on the basically the bigger picture, and then price is still trending lower in the long term, even though short term we are going up. So that's the outlook for the dollar basically. Altcoins are pretty much not doing great right now. Let me know if you want me to look at some of the altcoins that you like. Let's see if we got any news for today. Basically today we don't have that much going on, and I do believe this would cover it for today, guys. Hope you liked the video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.